program. This is the practical aspect of your program, and I'm very sure you have been exposed to so many courses in education: sociology of education, curriculum development, educational management, psychology of education, philosophy of education, and so many others. And I'm very sure that you might have gained one or two things from all those courses. When we put all the courses together, it becomes a body of knowledge, and that is what we call education. So, the practicality of what we have been taught is what we want to see in this exercise. That's what we want to see in this exercise. Reflection. So, the practicality is what we want to see in this exercise, and that is why we call it teaching practice. Teaching practice, demonstration of what you have learned in the classroom in another classroom. Yeah. So, from the various questions I've asked you, I can see that you are enjoying the job. See, there's one thing we need to put in our mind. Hmm? Teaching is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And that is why passion is necessary. And we know that there's no amount of pain that can compensate what we do in the classroom. Remember, we deal with lives. We deal with life. And that's why even the Almighty God recognizes that. Yeah. In the book of James, chapter 3, verse 1, I am not a pastor, but there are some principles that are relevant in the religious group that we can bring in. That person says teachers will be given heavier judgment. I don't know if you have read it before. Teachers will be given heavier judgment. And I begin to ask myself, why will teachers that are molding life be given heavier judgment? Lawyers that tell lies, why would they not be given heavier judgment? Doctors that bury their mistakes, they go to theater, they come out to tell you, they won't tell you as a result of their carelessness, but their carelessness will lead to the death of someone. But they come out to tell you, we are sorry, we tried our best. They have buried their mistake and you can never know. Why won't they be given heavier judgment? Why teacher? It is because teaching has to do with life. So, immediately you have that job on your hand, you have a heavy. So, no matter the pay, you cannot compensate for sacrifice. This is the form from the university, and this is what we use to assess your expertise in teaching. You know that you are still learning, but at the same time, there are some basic things we expect that you should know by virtue of the various courses you have taken in education. Yes, first of all, the writing itself, and you write your lesson notes. It's very important. You know there's a difference between lesson note and lesson plan. Do you know? Yes. Anyone that wants to build a house will first of all start with a plan. When you start with the plan, and the plan is approved, then you can now be talking of other components of the building. But it will not be good for a builder to start a building without a plan. There will be so many afterthoughts. If I have completed the section, say, oh, I've forgotten, there should be a window here. And you pull down and start building. For that not to happen, that is the essence of plan. And that is exactly what you do in teaching too. You sit down to plan. And the planning has been done to an extent. And that's why we talk of the curriculum. The curriculum is a bigger plan. The curriculum will now be broken down into syllabus. So the curriculum doesn't concern you. The syllabus doesn't concern you. That is the function of the government. But where your own plan comes is in your lesson notes. So before your lesson note, you now look at the scheme and plan your teaching. I was happy when I saw the way you broke down your subjects, period 1, period 2. If you are to teach a particular topic in a week of 3 periods, we just go into the class and start teaching that without breaking it down into what will I teach in the first period, what will I teach in the second period. So that is very, very important. And by the time you break it down like that, the work becomes very simple. So in this form now, I am to assess your accuracy of the format, that is the plan, statement of your objectives, and the organization of your content together with evaluation. That is 20 marks. That is 20 marks. So all these are part of the lesson notes. Right. Now let's now look at it. I start with your objectives. Objectives are statement of intention. Sorry? What you want to achieve at the end of the class. Now, how do you state these objectives? How do you state it? Do you know? Is it?
I say it's part of the lesson plan, waiting.
Yes, we have a format.
So use action and verbs.
Good. What type of action verb?
Like define, state.
There is a compound word for that. We call those verbs measurable verbs. Measurable verbs. That shows that there are some verbs that are not measurable. If some are measurable, there are some that are not measurable. For example, if you say, by the end of the lesson, the student should be able to know. The student should be able to understand. How do you know if he knows? How do you know if he understands? But what of if you say, by the end of the lesson, the student should be able to define, explain, mention, list, enumerate. All those are measurable. If somebody is able to define, will you not see it? Understanding is a thing of the mind. It's not exposed. So we don't use understand. You get me? So if you want to state your objective, you use measurable verbs. And you know what they are now. And you know the reason why we use them. Isn't it? Now, after that, you talk of organization of your content. How do you organize your content? This is very important because if your contents are not well organized, your student will not follow you. Have you seen a teacher who started a topic or a class, and as that teacher is teaching, he said, "Oh, sorry, I forgot. I should have told you this one before we started. Oh, sorry, I should have mentioned this." Have you encountered such a teacher before? And at the end, you just see that that teaching is absolutely done. Then you become more confused. And begin to all kind of thing. You don't even disjointed. You don't know how to rearrange because that presentation was not good. So that's why organizational content is very important. Then we talk of evaluation. Yeah. In your lesson notes, I have seen it, and I made comments there that your statement of objective and evaluation should synchronize. If you have 3 objectives, your evaluation should be 3. Because if you don't evaluate all the objectives, how will you now be able to conclude whether you have achieved your objective or not? So objective and evaluation should go together. They should go together. They should synchronize together. You will pause the video.
Okay, get it.
Pause it.